Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel and I hope you are all doing very well. And today we are going to discuss about essay writing with using the templates. Alright, so there has been many speculations that whether using a template can give you full marks or not, or whether there is some changes in the essay analysis or not. Okay, so we are going to discuss a few things about that. So yesterday I have attended a webinar from the Pearsons as well. So the webinar was taken by the PTE developers. So I came to know a few of the things, okay, which I am going to discuss throughout this session. So first and foremost thing is that if the essay is kind of very high level language, then it will be marked as a template and you won't get good marks. So try for templates which are easy to understand and which are simple to use. Okay, it should look like a human language, not like an AI generated or chat GPT generated. So if you are using a chat GPT generated template, then what happens is you are using AI against AI scoring. So as we know, artificial intelligence is directly like um, banning all the templates which are not genuine. So due to that thing, people will start losing their marks. So it is really important that you focus on trying to make your answers unique and use synonyms as well as make your sentence structures like a human does, not like a machine. Okay, so you should use simpler words wherever it is possible, and you should make your sentences more clearer, and it should be directly related to your topic. It should not go apart from the topic. Okay, so that is one of the things that you have to take in consideration while you are writing your essay. Okay, so I will share like one of the essay template which I have came across. So we will discuss based on that. So I will paste this in the page. Alright, so this is one of the template. It is up to 11 words. Okay, so what I normally suggest is your template should be nearly like 210 words, so that you can write hardly like 20, 30 or maximum 40 words, so that your total essay becomes like 230 to 40 words, and that you only have to focus on the things which you have written. Alright, so here we have this thing present in front of us, like there is a template. In this current era of scientific and technological progress, we find ourselves in the modern world where here topic sentence is there. So since this is first line, we can directly copy paste the entire topic whichever it is present, but do not include the question statement. Alright, so first and foremost thing is understanding the topic so that we can write it better. If you are unable to write it better, if you are unable to understand it better, then we won't be able to write what the question wants us to answer. Alright, so here firstly thing is they are telling that professional athletes earn very high salaries, whereas it is unfair with other professions. Means they also deserve higher. That's what it is telling about. So our answer should be based on these two main aspects: professional athletes earning very high salaries, other professions also deserve higher salaries. That's it. These are the 5 to 6 keywords that you have to take care of while you are writing in your essay. If you are missing that thing, then you are not going to get good scores in your essay. So first and foremost thing is understanding your question. Then to what extent do you agree or disagree? So here it is asking us about our opinion, whether we agree or whether we disagree. So let's check here where topic sentence. So here we can write, instead of this thing, we can directly use this thing. So whenever we are copy pasting something, always make sure that if it is in the middle of the sentence, make it smaller. For example, we find ourselves in the modern world where the question of professional athletes can earn very high salaries, and other people and many people, we can directly say like that, and many people argue that this is unfair and what other professions and that other professions deserve higher salaries. So in this current era of scientific and technological progress, we find ourselves in the modern world where the question of professional athletes can earn very high salaries and um, can earn very high salaries, as well as many many people argue that this is unfair and that other professions deserve higher salaries. So it is crucial that different people have different perceptions and levels of intelligence regarding the given statement. I will discuss. So here our first keyword. So whatever it is present. So here our thing is that we can write as, so instead of keywords you have to write a proper sentence. Okay, I will discuss why I agree that professional athletes earning high salaries is justifiable in um, in a more broader way in the upcoming paragraphs, which will lead to a plausible conditions. So here we are writing our own sentence, okay, and based on that we are going to discuss. Here we have already explained that we are agreeing why that professional athletes uh, earning higher salaries is justifiable in a much more broader way in the upcoming paragraphs. From my perspective, there are various viewpoints to consider. First and foremost is, here now we have to paraphrase this topic sentence. So since we are talking about this professional athletes can earn higher salaries, here we only have to rephrase it. Okay, so we can say it as, professional athletes for their for their efforts, we can say, okay, which is crucial for several and its various fields like science, art, and technology. So here, um, since we are talking about something, here it should be related to the topic, not like something XYZ. Okay, science, art, technology, education, that is not at all related here. So here, based on the topic, you just have to change it a little bit. Okay, which is crucial for several reasons and in various uh, events, you can say events like you can say championships or world cups. Okay, moreover all these factors have distinct effects on uh, the professional career, sports, sportsman's career, uh, sport person's career, you can say like that, sport person's career of the future. Furthermore, paraphrasing topic sentence again too. So here now we are going to discuss about, um, we can say that you can compare this other thing, other professions deserve higher salaries. Okay, Furthermore, professionals can also deserve higher salaries based on different views, based on different criteria, as you can say. Those individuals who have positioned themselves as alternatives have burnt the midnight oil. That means they have worked really hard to reach the desired position. Authorities have not only paid to the on gravity of the given matter, but also have also taken some relevant steps to ensure positive outcomes. Hence, it is apparent that various professions um, earning their desired income is paramount for future generations. Taking these points into consideration from a personal point of view, I am inclined to believe that higher salaries provided to professional athletes is acceptable. Um, it is essential to understand. Now here we have to write two keywords. So uh, here what we can write like sports and uh, we can write that players are necessary to represent a country for a better future. Alright, so let's check how much we can get. I have made some changes in this. So based on that, let's check. Alright, so here there are a little bit of issues, like only three errors are there. Sport persons, okay, there should be a apostrophe there, of the future, and then different criteria. So based on these three things only, and here are acceptable. Okay, so in the overall paragraph, you can see there are hardly very few errors, and we have lost only 1.5 marks. So in this one, you can understand that it is easier to score better marks if you are having proper understanding. Okay, so here uh, there are different kinds of positions also explained here. Like if you are supporting professional athletes, then you can include these things in your answer. That's what it is telling. Athletes have unique skills and talents that few people can achieve. They entertain millions of people and bring joys to their lives. Sports can create jobs and boost the economy. If you are opposing the professional athletes and you are favoring other professions, then teachers and doctors contribute more to the society, but unless huge salaries can lead to wasteful spending by athletes, it increases income inequality and social dissatisfaction. So based on these things, you can also structure your answers, right? So we have used this one. Let's check the answer written by this person, and we can understand where where all the mistakes went. So let's try doing this. This is the answer of that person. So here I have reached around like 260 words maximum because the sentence is quite large. So that is why we have to include all the things, and that is why I have reached around 260 words. So here we are around 276 words. Let's check uh, from the 211 words to 276. That means this person has added almost 65 words. Alright, so 65 words adding is very more, and that should be reduced. So let's check and submit the answer. Alright, so this person has got 14.6 scores, which is very good. So here the only issue here was salaries. Here they should have given immediate comma and then sportsmen. After that they should have not given space. Let's check, sometimes it happens. Okay, so here they have given space then comma, and then we have another thing. Where is it? Salaries. Okay, here salaries and comma. So whenever you are writing something, okay, whenever you are using comma, it should directly be beside the word, not with a space then comma, not with a space then full stop. It should be direct. Then only you will get full marks. Okay, so that is one of the thing. So let's move to the next answer. Bioplastics. The question is about bioplastics. Let's search that. Okay, so this one is alright. Let's check this answer. Okay, so whenever you are writing the essay, your essay answer should be clearly in 4 divided paragraphs. Now here, as you can see, there is no um, gap between the paragraphs. So this should be changed. You have to first give your paragraph spacing. This will give your answer more appropriate structure. Okay, so all those as topics here they have written like 218 words. Let's check what they have written. Although such topics in all likelihood never yield a consensual agreement, constructive dialogue on the use of plastics can lead to thought-provoking discussions. So here, use of plastics is correct here, but the thing is that they are not referring to the reducing plastic pollution. They have not included this thing. Okay, use of plastic, half of the thing is used here. My view is that irrespective of the numerous arguments that exist on either side, it can be a crucial step towards reducing plastic pollution. So here they have broken down the topic and they have continued here. Through this, through the course of this essay, I shall put forth my points and calculations by considering both sides of the argument. There are a number of reasons in the favor of the first viewpoint. Firstly, bioplastics are more safe. So here again, as I said, there should be a no gap. This is because here spelling mistake. They are biodegradable and can be recycled for use. For example, many of the food companies are using bioplastics because of their safety concerns. In conclusion, the aforementioned discussion constructively justifies my stance. Secondly, bioplastics are lightweighted. This is mainly due to the fact that 70% of bioplastic is bioplastics should be here is made from paper and only 30% of plastic. To quote an example, a recent academic study validated that bioplastics are easy to use because they carry less weight compared to any other packagings. Here again, they have given space. Hence, it can be said that the proposition is convincingly justified. I see that there is equally potential evidence to support the arguments I have provided, and hence my opinion is that the use of bioplastics does not reflect on the justification that is provided here. So here it is asking about agree or disagree, and here uh, is that the use of bioplastic does not reflect on the justification that is provided here. So that means it is not at all like clearing, giving the clear explanation what does this person want to explain. Okay, if there should be a clear cut answer that whether they are agreeing with the fact that they are helpful in reducing plastic pollution or they are disagreeing agreeing with the fact that bioplastics are not useful in reducing the plastic pollution. Here at the last end, there is no clear answer what they want to discuss about. I have provided and hence my opinion is that the use of bioplastic does not reflect on the justification that is provided here. That means whatever they have written, they are only cancelling whatever they have said. So that is not the correct way. You have to answer clearly. So let's check. Alright. So here the first thing is firstly bioplastics are more safer. Okay, more safer instead of more safe, it should be more safer. Many of many of the is not many food companies directly it should be written and then less weight compared to any other packaging or package you can say any other package packaging method you can say like that. Packaging is not the appropriate word. So a little bit of mistakes here and there, but overall it is good. But still, I would say in the real exam, this kind of confusing sentence will reduce their scores. Although this is purely based on AI, so uh, it can give you better marks here. But in the main exam, if you are not writing the answer directly, you will lose your scores because in the first and last sentence, definitely your topic should be what can we say covered. If you are not covering that, then your answer will get not good marks. Alright, so another thing about this I have learned yesterday is that this these people who set the papers and who set these algorithms to analyze the answers, they have been like actively involved in checking all the social platforms. And so whatever the platforms wherever there are videos related to templates or some kind of thing, they are immediately noting down, like they are observing the changes. Like usually people will do this thing. They will come and say that this template has worked for me and I have got better scores. So this people will keep tab on such a uh, controversial pages like from where they can see maximum number of people writing their attempts and they will keep a close eye on their content. So if someone says that they have got the template from one reputable YouTube channel and they have started using that and they got perfect scores in writing, so immediately the next day or even the same day itself, many people will write that same topic. This will keep on going on, and within a few days, like these people will have their complete control over the answers. So they will check which of the answers are closely related to each other. So if they see cons constantly back to back similar kind of template, they will immediately understand that and they will ban that template. Once the template is banned, the other person who is using the same template will get directly zero in their writing. So this is really important that you should be alert and you should not use the templates which are like followed by many people. If you are using the same thing, then there are high chances that you will lose your scores. Alright, and also make sure that your template is not having very difficult kind of words. If you are having some high level sort of vocabulary, definitely the people will understand that this is a generated template, not a uh, simple template. So immediately that person will be score 0. So your answer should be directly sticking to the point and it should be in a very easy to understand manner. This will give you better scores. Alright, and let's come into the next one. So another last essay topic which we are going to today is discuss today is this about communities. Some large factories are built near the communities. Alright, so this one is okay. Okay, so again let's do this in a proper way, then we can discuss. Alright, so here the first thing is that some large factories are built near the communities. What are the benefits and problems of this phenomenon? That means they are talking about the large factories are built near the people of residential area, and are there any benefits with that, or are there any problems with this large factory buildups? So let's check what the person has done. They have used 233 words. Let's check. The growing influence of large factories in our lives has sparked various debates. This issue is particularly significant because of its impact on people, affecting both individuals and communities. In this essay, I will discuss both the advantages and disadvantages of building new factories near the communities and provide my opinion. So this is a clear-cut statement. Okay, so here they are going to discuss about both positive and negative things, and also they have included this thing that large factories are built near the communities. One of the key benefits of large factories near the communities, here again they have used the same thing, so they could use a little bit. You can say like here it would have been better like if they just change it with um, major factories, or you can say bigger factories near the residential places instead of communities, because already communities has come in both two sides. So always use paraphrasing. You have to use the synonyms. So communities is residential areas, you can say, is the employment opportunities for the local people. This is evident by the fact that every industry and factory has specific ratio of jobs allocated for the local skilled people. Various studies have shown that the local communities near the large factories are more developed. Again, here the word large factories. So they need to change this. Not keeping the same thing repeated again and again. This will give a clear direction that your vocabulary is very poor. You are not able to use different kind of words for the same thing. The more you try to use your vast knowledge to change the words, the more it will make your answer more genuine, are more developed and educated. Furthermore, another advantage of local factories is the access to the products and better infrastructure. Thus, these advantages should be considered with greater significance. However, along the benefits, there are drawbacks to large factories near the communities. So here now we are going to discuss about the problems. So first thing has been covered up here, jobs, वगैरह, everything has been covered here. But here now we are going to discuss about the negative impacts. And there are drawbacks to large factories near the communities. One significant drawback is the pollution of environment. This is significant in a situation where a factory produces harmful gases to the environment. Additionally, another disadvantage is the noise produced by heavy machinery and the scarcity of water. These drawbacks creates challenges even further. Therefore, it is essential to implement strategies to address these issues effectively. To conclude, I believe that there are both advantages and disadvantages of large factories. Moving forward, it is important to optimize the benefits of factories to ensure positive outcomes for the society. So overall, this answer has answered all the things that has been requested in the question. Let's check. Alright, so here there have been some little mistakes. First is opinion, spelling mistake. Then we have employment. E should not be coming. Opportunities. I should be present. Then we have communities. I should be coming. And factories has a specific ratio. Access to products. The should not be coming here. Better infrastructures. Or okay, R is missing here. Infrastructure. Environment of the environment. Then we have these drawbacks create challenges even further. And lastly, advantages and disadvantages to large factories. Okay, two should be coming here. So overall, due to these spelling mistakes, this person has lost marks in the spelling, and with the spelling mistakes, also the grammar structure will get damaged. So that has to be really taken care of whenever we are writing essay. First and foremost important thing is writing essay. We have to understand that there should be no spelling mistakes, there should be no grammatical errors, and the next thing is that we have to answer all parts of the question. If you are unable to answer the question, then you will not get good scores. If this person, let's say, if they have just written about the benefits, then they would have lost the content marks for these problems, half of the question. So always try to firstly understand how the question is, what does the question wants you to answer. If you understand that thing, then it will be very easy for you to crack any task. Alright, and then coming to the next thing is that these persons, like whoever does this exam, they will uh, keep checking all the exam patterns, like they will keep on checking all the answers provided by the individuals on a everyday basis. So they will come across a lot of things, and they will understand like which person is copying the template and which person is tweaking the template a little bit according to their understanding. So always go after the structure. Do not go after a direct template with keywords in it. That is one and the first and foremost important thing. You should not use an entire template where you only have to add keywords anywhere. You have to write some sentences on your own as well as make sure that you are writing as little as possible, because the more you add, the more spelling mistakes and grammatical errors you will do. If your person is having that much of good grammar skills and sentence understanding, they would not be writing PTE. They would have gone for other exams which are uh, kind of tough, like you can where you have to use your brains and form your sentences on your own. Many of the people will do this mistake that in the PT as well they will try to write on their own. So that is not the correct thing. In the IELTS exam, you can say you will have 40 minutes to write your answer. Only one essay you can say. Whereas here you only have 20 minutes. So you do not have that much of time to think about it and write it. So it is better to take some structured answer. Okay, and that structure should be really easy to understand, and also it should not have very high level vocabulary words. The more difficult you are making it look like, the more there are chances that it will get flagged as a template and you will get lesser marks. Alright. So yesterday in the webinar which I have attended from the developers of this test, I have came to understand that they are constantly doing their level best to make this test more harder. Okay. So with the that is only to maintain the standard of this test. If it is just like previous old days, like when people used to just copy paste the entire template and they used to get perfect scores, but nowadays we are hearing from everyone that this has been becoming a little bit tougher to crack it. Okay, and the reason is mostly because the people make it sound so easier on the channels that the people will start losing the grip on the basic thing. And the basic thing is that the more simpler you make your essays look like, the more there are better chances that you will get perfect scores. Alright. So they have also given one sample answer uh, regarding to some I don't know, like there was very kind of tough words were present, Enoch and something like that. So that template has been banned because a lot of people in the comment section of a popular YouTube channel have commented that they have got this essay working and they have got perfect scores. So many people have followed the same topic and they have used the same template and they have got good scores. But immediately after a few days, the template got banned and people were starting to lose their marks in writing. So this is one of the most important thing that you have to take care that whenever you are using a template, make sure that it is not very older and it should be having your own simple answers as well. Do not go after very high vocabulary level thinking that you will get perfect scores with that. And also do not use ChatGPT for your templates. Okay? Because you are like using AI against AI is kind of foolish thing to do, right? When they are telling that it is uh, based on artificial intelligence generation program, they will also have that capability. They will easily understand what kind of answer you are writing. So always try to write on your own. And the more you write, the more it will be easy for you to get better scores in your main exam. So here the most important thing is practicing, practicing and practicing. Do not doubt yourself, and if you are having issues with your you can say like grammar or you are facing issues with your spellings, then work a lot on that. Okay, without working on that thing you cannot expect to get better scores. Okay, no one can help you, not even a template can help you if this basic foundations is poor in your answers. All right, and yes, and I have said one more thing in the yesterday that we have got a direct response that writing extra words in right from dictation can not give you better scores. Okay, so we know that in the previous sections, like in the previous classes also as well, during my live mock sessions, I have discussed and I have said many people to write maximum three extra words, not more than that. So many people will think that I have written, some people will say that I have written five, but I have still got full scores. They will say you never know, like how many they have written. Some people might forget what they have written, and some people will try to boast about their writing skills or listening skills. But you have to be alert and you have to be careful while you are writing right from dictations or any other PT task. It is really important that you should only answer whichever has been asked to you. You should not try to write excessive things so that you expect that you will get better scores. So always write extra words to maximum of three words. That will really help you get better scores. Try to write as accurately as possible. Alright. So if you are adding or removing some words from the right conjugation, based on that as well, you will lose your scores. And then similarly is the case with your repeat sentence. Whatever you know from the audio, that only you have to repeat it. Do not add any kind of fillers in your responses. Otherwise, even that will reduce your marks in your listening. Because since your listening skill was poor, you have added some own words from your own, and this will give a negative impact to your overall scoring, right? And coming to the next, describe as a retail lecture, it is still going to be monitored with human readers. So always make sure that you are not using the templates purely. Use a structure, no issues with that. Use a general basic structure and form some sentences based on your provided image, or you can say provided audio. Okay, and do not use keywords anywhere, or do not use I can see and there is a beautiful image in front of me, I have to speak for 40 seconds about this. Don't use such kind of templates, it is completely banned. And that's it. So I hope this session was useful for you, and let's say that you will get your better scores in the coming exams. All the best guys, take care, and thank you for your time, whoever have joined. Thank you. Bye bye.